Yesterday we talked about Jesus being the great shepherd of the little sheep, and I cannot just leave that there. I want to go on with that for a little more. And welcome this morning to this morning's fresh thought from the Word of God. And back then, yesterday, we said that Jesus is the great shepherd of each little sheep. He doesn't have, he's not the small shepherd or the bad shepherd of the large flock, but quite the contrary. He is the great shepherd. His quality is great. The flock size doesn't matter. His quality is awesome. He's the great shepherd of the little sheep. And actually, it doesn't matter what quality those sheep are. He still is the great shepherd. And that is an awesome truth, and it's refreshing for our hearts to realize that in our lives, that he's our great shepherd and he leads us in a great manner. But also, this is for our lives, actually. In Luke 16:10, it says, "He that is faithful in that which is least is also faithful in much, and he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much." And we have seen this happen. Maybe you have, I don't know, but I can tell you first-hand experience that you see some brother or sister who says, oh, I cannot be, I don't know, what is like, okay, like let's say paying tithes to the church, supporting the work of God financially. And they said, I cannot because I have so little, but once I have a lot of money, I will. And of course, based on this verse, you just know that that is not true. And of course, that is the case. Then a windfall of large amount of money came in, and of course, they were not interested in supporting the work of God anymore than when they had little. That's not the issue. But the money is not the question here. We could talk about time. We could talk about prayer. We could talk about reading the Word of God. We could talk about ministering to the lost or ministering to those who need encouragement. It doesn't matter what we say, but the point is the same. He that is faithful in that which is the smallest, the least, is faithful also in much. Let's say it another way. He that is faithful in that which seems unimportant will also be faithful in what is obviously important. I just totally paraphrase that. That's not what the verse says. I'm just using the verse's pattern to say something else. Let's learn to be faithful in the little. That's kind of the point. Jesus is the great shepherd of the little sheep, you and me, believers. And, let's not dream and wait passively for someone to hand us the great thing. And once I get handed the great thing, then I will be so faithful with it. That's not how it works. A great heart, that is a godly heart, doesn't need great things to live in a great way, to act in a great way. A great heart, a godly heart, can take small things, little children, little unborn children, let's say, and can do great things for them. Can take 6, 8, 9-year-old kids and can do great things. Can take drug addicts and can do great things. Can take convicts and can do great things. You can take little things, seemingly unimportant, and can do great things. A great heart, a godly heart, can take 5 minutes in the morning and something beautiful can come out of it. Something great can come out of it. Matthew 10:42 says, "Whosoever shall give to drink to one of these little ones a cup of cold water in the name of the disciple, surely I say to you, he will in no way lose his reward." And you could say, well, for such a small thing, I'm sure it's a small reward. I don't care if I lose that or not. But you don't understand if you feel that way. Think about that. That's not the point. The point is that if you are faithful in the seemingly unimportant, then God will give you the obviously important. And then it becomes obvious that what seemed to be unimportant, it also was important. So I just want to encourage you, take your 5 minutes and open the Word of God and read and have it right and important things in your heart. You take those 10 minutes and spend them in prayer. You take that phone and call someone and encourage them in the faith. Little thing, nobody sees, not important. The question is not how great it is. The question is, a great heart from God, and you have that because you're a believer. God bless you with this fresh thought. Hope that blessed you, and I hope to see you soon again.